Good morning, we're back on Alan's van. It's now got a new MOT. Still got a few more bits to do. So while we're waiting for him to turn up with the discs, we're flushing the cooling system. I've put some oust and some bleach in there. I've changed the cold start mechanism, which is this aluminium bit on the back of the engine here. That was a new one off of eBay. I've repaired the heater control tap, which now operates this end perfectly okay, but the dashboard end is not quite right. We'll worry about that later. Unfortunately, can't change the tap because the two screws are on there rounded off. I'm never going to get them off without breaking something. So we're having a little bit of a clean out in the bottle. Going to run it up, get it hot, and see what else we can do while I'm waiting for my next job to turn up. Right, it now starts up. This cold start puts tension on the cable. That's now held back. As it warms up, it lets it off. Obviously there's an element of adjustment on that, but for the moment it's working. Just let it warm up and then flush all this horrible gungy stuff out the cooling system. Back on the Dossie for Alan. We've had the radiator out and flushed it. We've had stuff through the system to flush it completely. I think we fixed the heater tap and reassembled the controls in the dashboard. Changed the water pump, crankshaft seal, camshaft seal, new belt, timed up. Really can't go too far wrong with these. Marks at the top, marks at the top, and down on the bottom there's another mark just here. You can't go wrong. Put a tension on. This has got the early water pump later tensioner, so you have to manually adjust it. Ignore that bit. Right, I shall carry on. Right, we've got the water pump belt on, all that belt. Go on then, give it a go. Oh, that'll work. Okay. Right, push her off. Lovely, we put the rad back in now. Right, it's Thursday 10 to 5 on the 22nd. I've done as much as I can on this traffic for today. It's all back together and running sweet as a nut. Got the cooling system all behaving. I've got to strap that back in tomorrow. I ain't doing it today because it's all locked. But it sounds quite nice. So I'm happy with that. It's ticking over. Made great big clouds of smoke. So that'll do. Right, good night folks. Okay, it's another sunny day in Worthing. We're back on the traffic belonging to Alan. He said, can we change the glow plugs? Oh, it was a waving hand, it's gone now. Oh look, there it is, yeah look. Right, glow plugs. Now it would have been nice to have changed them when the diesel pump was off by somebody else. However, for a challenge, these two are rounded off. Not sure I'm going to get those out. I've got one out of the back and this one down here, which is cylinder number 2 if you count from the back like Renault do, is being disobedient. I've had it heated up red hot and it's sort of undone a few turns, but I'm not sure whether it's going to undo or not. We'll have a go with the socket. I've had to take all the injector pipes out of the way to get access for this. See, it undoes and then it sort of goes stiff and makes funny noises, so I think I'll turn the video off in case something breaks. Right, we're getting quite aggressive on this next glow plug. Got a heat on it. It started to undo and then it stopped. Hoping it's going to come undone. Extremely lucky I've got a set of these sockets which grab hold of rounded off stuff, and it managed to remove one of the glow plugs that was being difficult. The other one I've given up with, but it does work. Suspension apart, got the shaft out. If you spin this, I think we're pretty safe to say that this bearing is fucked. Oh, sorry, I swore. Very noisy. So we've got to pull the hub apart and put a bearing in there. Right, that'll do. Let's carry on with that in a minute. Okay folks, we've now got the hub assembly off the vehicle. As you can see, on the inside of this wheel bearing there is a rubber lip seal. See that? This is the new wheel bearing which has been provided from wherever. It hasn't got that lip seal built into that seal. If you look closely, this is a drive shaft off the end of the van. There's a nice bit here which is designed to sit nicely down in there, in that hole, and stops any moisture getting in the gap. Take that out of there, and if we put that into there, you can see the difference. Put that into there, and that doesn't stop any moisture getting in the bearing. I'm struggling with the light here, sorry. That way maybe here. So that should sit against there, and there's no rubber seal. So, not impressed. Anyway, never mind. We should get this apart and hope the right bearing turns up. Right, take the brake discs off. Obviously, we've taken the caliper off. Take the drive off. Okay. Nice easy one. That's it. We're off. Okay. At this point the bearing's exposed, but this one's nice and greasy in there, and the seal, that lip seal, you can see it's doing its job. And now we can change the disc and put it all back together. By great luck, my local motor supplier has been up on their dusty shelves and found this, which is a BRT bearing with the correct seal, rather than this one which come from wherever is wrong. So I can put that together, it'll sit on that rubber seal, and all will be well. Right, let's carry on. Right, it's now 5:15. I've just about had enough of today. Me and Phil have been really busy working on this old lovely Traffic. It's all back together. I'm going to back it there and park it up and drive it tomorrow, because it's too late now.